Alaska. That is the spirit of submission, the spirit of surrender. And now the Russians need to, reflect on the reality of this rogue nation, the United States, and how do you contain this rogue nation? You don't contain it through friendship. You don't contain it through diplomacy. You contain it through strength. That's the only thing the United States understands is strength. It will act where it senses weakness. And right now, the fact that the United States boarded a Russian flag tanker in an act of piracy means they sense weakness on the part of Russia. And they will continue to push as long as they perceive weakness. Russia, at some point in time, needs to have a demonstration of strength. And sadly, this probably means some sort of military conflict with the United States, hopefully contained. But again, you committed an act of piracy against a Russian ship. The penalty for pirates is usually being sunk. I'm not promoting that. I'm an American. I don't want any harm to come to Americans. But my God, the Coast Guard just committed an act of piracy. It's time for Russia to draw a line and say, no more. You've gone as far as you're going to go. From here on in, if you take an action, there will be a Russian military response, and we're willing to take it as far as you want to go. I mean, if you'd like me, I can put my entire strategic nuclear force on combat alert if you want to play that game. Right now, the United States believes that Russia will never do this, that Russia has no intention of doing this. Russia can't do it. And so the United States is going to push and push and push. And you have insane people like Pete Hegseth, who just thinks that, my God, because we put 200 JSOC personnel into Caracas, we can do anything. Now we put some JSOC people on board a Russian tanker. We can do anything. And you have people like Scott Bessent who actually believe that we can sanction Russia into collapse. And that's what he is doing. Trump has not embraced a policy of lifting sanctions on Russia. Trump has embraced a policy of sanctioning Russia into collapse. That is the policy of the Trump administration. Russia needs to wake up to this, and that is in fact the policy. We aren't looking for a way out of Ukraine. We're looking to defeat Russia strategically in Ukraine, and we're doing that by dragging this conflict out, and blaming this on Putin. Saying the sanctions can't be lifted because of this in hopes of generating a fifth column inside Russia for that purpose. What does Vladimir Putin have to think about today? Let's look back on this now. The drone attack against Russian strategic nuclear bombers was an attack that was carried out by the Central Intelligence Agency together with MI6. The CIA